like the video.
What up, derps? Today we're going through my Spotify Wrapped. I try to do this whenever they drop. I try to make it a yearly thing. I don't know if I did it the last couple years or not. You weren't there for those years anyways. You don't know whether I'm lying or not. But I know some people want to know who I've listened to the most this past year, so that's what we're doing today. No script for this one, just a quick yap sesh. You know what? This feels like a throwback Derapy session, so I'm even going to hit y'all with the extended intro.
Derapy, Season 3 of 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 Derapy, it's Season 3.
All right, here we go. Live, raw reaction to my Spotify Wrapped. It's opening it up. It says, "Hi, Derapy." It's not my name. It's that time of year again. Wraps ready. Are you? Well, that is why I selected it. Life moves fast. Luckily, we took notes. All right, bro. Let's hear it. Bring it in. You listened for 62,990 minutes this year. That puts you in the top 3% of listeners worldwide. Hey, they can't say I'm not a music channel for real. I'm top 3% in the world. That's wild. It says my biggest listening day was August 5th, which is my birthday. So that's interesting. I played 2,974 songs this year and one song again and again and again and again. Now, I'm going to pause right here. I just paused the Wrapped, and I want you to leave a comment below. What song do you think I listened to more than any other song this year?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9.
10.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pause this. So, your top song was "Ha Ha Ha" by Lil Dicky. You were in the top 0.005% of listeners globally. You know what's so crazy about that? I must have listened to that song so many times. I remember I was listening to that song all the time. When I was hanging around, when I was playing Xbox, when I was driving in my car, when I was hanging out with, I was always bumping that song. Now you all know, I truly was, at a time, probably the biggest Lil Dicky fan, and I had been waiting for him to drop an album. The last time he dropped an album was July 31st, 2015, and he didn't drop another one until earlier this year in 2024. It took, 9 years to drop the album. And it turns out, by the way, I guess this is turning into a short little Lil Dicky rant. Lil Dicky rant, okay? This man finally dropped the album, and it's just a soundtrack. It's just a soundtrack of songs from the TV show Dave. Some of the songs are new, but most of these songs, he'd already done and just needed to complete from the show. So that's why, the album doesn't have a lot of replay value, because when you think about it, you've already heard the songs if you watch the show. But if you're just a fan of the music, you can be like, oh, it's all new music. But it's really not, though. A lot of it only makes sense if you watch the TV show. It's just kind of one of those things. But that "Ha Ha Ha" song, it's funny, but that song is so tough. I love that song. Apparently I loved it so much that I played it more than literally any other song that I've heard all year. And it's funny because I haven't thought about this song in months, so I must have played the ever-loving life out of it earlier this year. But yeah, highly recommend that song. Don't recommend Lil Dicky really as an artist, because he just doesn't drop that much music. You know what? Full episode on him coming at some point. It's on the list.
Ha ha ha, they getting roast. Ha ha ha.
But yeah, let's continue with this Wrapped here. That's so crazy. Let's see what's next. You streamed it 96 times starting on January 19th. Why does that not sound like a lot of times? Is 96 times a lot of times to listen to a song? I guess. While it's not a competition, says Spotify Wrapped, there is a leaderboard. I wonder if this is top songs or if this is top... Oh, here are my top 5 songs. Okay. Check this out. Hold on. If you're a fan of the show, this is not going to surprise you at all. So the top song is obviously that Lil Dicky song. The next 2 songs are Not Like Us, and then Like That. Not Like Us is probably the song of the year, even though I don't think it'll be awarded like that at the Grammys. And then Like That has my favorite rap instrumental potentially of all time. Song number 4 is Burst by Lil Dicky from that quote unquote album he released. And then the 5th song is Euphoria. So we have 2 Lil Dicky songs and 3 Drake disses. So in case you're wondering, I really am like that. I've listened to these songs so many times, not just to create content, but it's really fascinating. Coming from somebody that was a big Drake fan when the calendar year started, I have listened to no songs more than these 3 songs that are dissing Drake, talking about how they hate everything about him, and and then these 2 Lil Dicky songs. That is really funny, actually. Oh, you've changed, says Spotify Rap, and so as you're listening, let's look at your 2024 music evolution. So it's gonna go by month. Okay, this is interesting. Full on yap sesh. Just January was your funny comedy rap phase. Okay, yeah, you were really into Lil Dicky. I know that figures because he finally dropped that tape. So February, Spotify Wrapped is saying that these animations are kind of slow. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it was made by AI. February was your chill football rap season. You were all about artists like Drake, Kanye West, and Future. And I guess it says football because I was listening to a football podcast. Okay. And in March, what was happening in March? March was your bougie, clean rap hip hop. What does that mean? Oh, Tyler, the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. So February, March, I'm still big into Drake. You listen to 895 artists, but one had a special place in your heart. Hold on, let me just pause it right here. Who do you guys think was my number 1 most listened to artist this year? If you've been listening closely to the shows, you already know, probably. I think I've talked kind of at length about who my favorite artist is, but who do you think it is? If your answer was Tyler, the Creator, you are correct. He's been my top artist probably for the last 3 or 4 years. I listened to him 23 days in a row at one point. So that's so funny to think about. You're a top 0.5% fan. You spent 3,784 minutes together. You overachiever. All right, bro. He's just my favorite artist. It's not that deep. Who else got a lot of play this year? Oh, I know I'm about to get exposed.
Expose him!
This is probably going to be top 5 artists.
He a fan, he a fan, he a fan.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. So my top 5 artists, Tyler, the Creator is number 1.
1,
Number 5,
5.
Kanye West is at number 5. So I know I've thrown a lot of shade. I've talked a lot of shit about Kanye. Vultures are both Vultures albums are not good. I promise you, they are not good. I have not been listening to those. But it's funny because those albums came out and they were so bad, they made me so upset that it actually pushed me to go back and enjoy real Kanye music, good Kanye music. God, I miss the old Kanye. So Kanye is number 5. Childish Gambino is number 4.
4,
Kendrick Lamar is number 3.
3,
And Drake.
Huh?
Drizzy Drake.
Huh?
The Diddler.
Who?
That man is at number 2. So, if anybody in future videos tries to say that I'm faking it all, I was never really a Drake fan, I just jumped on the this is proof. This episode is proof that I was bumping Drake more than Kendrick this year. I stopped listening to Drake months ago, and I've been listening to tons of Kendrick and tons of other artists. And Drake was still my number 2 most listened to artist this year. I liked For All the Dogs at the beginning of the year. I listened to First Person Shooter a lot. Daylight. We Tried Our Best. Then I was still listening to old Drake albums. So you know what? I don't care. Shame me if you want. I am who I am, okay? You share your top 5 artists in your Spotify Wrapped, okay? You make your results public, all right? I'm getting way too defensive about this. I don't even really care that much. Let's see what other information is here. Man, Drake at number 2 is kind of a slap in the face. I just didn't expect that. I also didn't realize how much Kanye I listened to. Oh, that's it? Thanks for coming along for the ride. Until we meet again. I'm really interested to see what this looks like at the end of 2025. And it has a little summary here. What I do find kind of annoying, it doesn't show me top albums. That would be cool. Also, this is like another thing. Let me put y'all a game. I saw Jaw Talks Music. He's this other channel, and I'm pretty sure they just post shorts and community posts, and that's their entire channel. Oh, they do album reviews in the community posts too. They have a really cool community over there. But apparently, you can find like your 6 through 20 top artists. If you know there's an artist that you listen to a lot but doesn't show up in your Spotify Wrapped, you can go to the artist in Spotify, and then like when you hit the share button on the artist, then if you hit like 3 dots and then share, something like that, then it'll let you know if they're 8th or they're 9th or they're 15th or something like that. I don't know why Spotify Wrapped doesn't just put that in the Spotify Wrapped like little presentation. But for me, I had a few artists like Bruno Mars, Jid, Beyonce, Steve Lacy, I think was like in my top 15. So yeah, I didn't want you guys to think that, not that it actually really matters to me that you all know that I listen to the same few artists that you would imagine I listen to. Tyler, Kendrick, Childish, Kanye, and Drake in there at number 2. That is the last year Drake's probably going to be in my top 5. But I don't know. I can't speak for future me. Maybe I'll come around and maybe one day I might just be like, man, when I have children, Lord willing, and they ask me who I grew up listening to, I think it would be kind of weird for me to like omit Drake, like I did listen to him for most of my life, and a lot of the music, like it's not like the music stops being good after I stop listening to him. It just feels weird right now. But who's to say 10, 15 years from now, I'm not going to be like, throw on that old Drake, it'll just be nostalgic. Because just because the dude's super weird doesn't mean that he wasn't the soundtrack of a lot of my high school and college years, which are, probably some of the most formative and developmental years of your life. So yeah, this is really interesting to look back on. I'll probably do another episode where I talk about my Spotify Wrapped for Creator. That's going to be really interesting considering nobody was really listening to the podcast until this year. All those numbers are going to look insane. But yeah, go listen to Ha 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 by Lil Dicky. The beat is crazy. He's not really rapping about anything, but it's just kind of a good display of rap skill. If you still haven't listened to Tyler the Creator for whatever reason, like get that man in your rotation. He's my favorite artist for a reason. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here and yap today about the Spotify Wrapped. Please leave a comment if anything in your Spotify Wrapped surprised you. I want to know if you were expecting somebody in your top 5 that wasn't, or your number 1 and number 2 artist took you by surprise, or if there was a song. It's just so funny to me that the number 1 song that I listened to, I haven't thought about in months. Did that happen to anybody else? But yeah, thank you for being here. Like the video, leave a comment. If you want to support the channel for $1, link in the description. Become a member, join the Derapy Discord, get exclusive posts. Love you, mean it. Enjoy the outro.
Rap so hard the beat is cooked, the beat is flames and I don't bake. But girlies get the shaking moving when I sub up in the game. She looking, I'm the one to blame. Hate to say we not the same, but that's a lie. It is my pleasure like it's Chick-fil-A, you lame.
Damn, son.
It just hit me, I'm that guy.
It's him.
Out here rocking green like I'm full of might. Easy money rapping like it's candy from a baby, but the candy more like chocolate. That's just how I'm feeling lately, man. I don't feel like I'm sour or I'm going through no patches. I'm just laughing, having fun, man. I'm snickering, I'm cackling. You would think I'm a witch, man. Always down to switch, man. Yes, indeed, I rap for fun, but it could be my niche, man. Feeling like a rich man who never saved $1, and I'm feeling kind of big for a man who could be taller.
Okay, there's really no reason to like make it a big deal that you're 5'6". Your driver's license actually says 5'7". You know what? You're big enough.
Keep on going like I'm Gohan. Yeah, you keep on listening, you a fan, want the whole song. Like football, I go long. These writtens have no wrongs. House of Dragon vibes, don't want to hear it, but I go strong.
Oh my god.
And I'm just getting started, dog. Been running the game like a starter dog. I can still go harder, y'all. Talking like I'm from the South. You would think I know something about cars, I'm a motor mouth.